Hey everybody, how's it going? Good afternoon, good morning to those who it's morning time, evening for some over there in the UK. So, how's it going, everybody? Huge thanks to Ziggy. Aw, Jessica Johnson's today's wiener. Let me pull up my. So, today we are going to learn how to file a protective order. We're going to do it live. So, we can teach others how to do it as well. And you guys are going to help. If you want. It's really easy. I just need people to send me it has to be any like stuff that is beyond normal reviewing or criticism. Has to be harassment, real life stuff. I'm not putting a bunch of petty nonsense in a court document. We're going to put anything that's just is over the line and also shows a pattern. She could go delete everything right now. It doesn't matter. So I'm sure you guys all have plenty enough for me to get a court date. So if we can file it and do well enough the first time, we might be able to get it automatically ordered until court. Probably not, but we'll try. Hey, Chloe, Valerie. Wait, what? Matthew, how's everybody doing? Cold November rain. Crazy mom. Hagen, Bella, Ray, and Chloe. So I'm going to show you guys here in a bit. We'll talk for a little bit first. Get warmed up. Get warmed up here. This will be a good lesson for people to know anyways, right? Because I don't know if you know this, but it is completely free to file for a protective order or restraining order. At least it is in my state. And you want to show a pattern and you want to show something. You can't just put in stuff that's like them calling your names. So online, so it's filing it online. So we're going to file it live here. I'll show it and do it, everything live. But what will happen is they'll set a court date once it's reviewed. They'll set a court date that has to be within 30 days. And then we'll show up to court and show our proof and give our case on why we need a protective order. And it will be, Fred's going to be on it, and so is my daughter, obviously. It's the main reason. She went on my daughter's Facebook and utilized her Facebook to contact family and also threaten a bunch of other stuff. Whether she did it or not, it doesn't matter. The obsession is, it shows mental illness and it shows something's wrong with her. And she needs to leave me alone. So she's going to be real sad when she can't talk about us at all for fear of breaking the protective order. So And it won't look really good for her her court case coming up. So we're going to do that live. So nobody thinks I'm bluffing. Plus, like I said, it helps. I figured, why not do it live? So it won't change any outcome, more than likely. And it also will be educational. Defamation of character. Yeah, anything that could be like lies, straight up lies, like calling Fred a murderer, calling him a prime suspect, anything like that. Anything like things that are not true and factual. That can't really get somebody for saying he's a suspect or something, because everybody's a suspect. But for people, I'm not just like saying suspect, like calling him a murderer and stuff like that, or insinuating that like weird sexual stuff. Anything over the line. I can't attach anything petty, but I'm going to have you guys help me, because it's easier that way. I know a bunch of you guys have probably screenshots of all this over time. And really, there's not much that I need to file. Really, I just need to show like a pattern and, enough to show a pattern. Then we'll bring everything in for the court date, for the big date. Okay, so it's against Crystal crime time. I put it in the description, and I put a special thank you out to her for being the guinea pig for today's class. I know I didn't put it in the title, but she might have an orgasm if I put her name in the title. So, and it says special thanks to CCT for being our guinea pig for this unique learning experience. She contacted my family and stuff, Suzanne, and went on my daughter's Facebook, crazy stuff. She's smoking crack all night, and or allegedly, I don't know, something's keeping her up, and posting every 5 minutes pictures of me every single time. I didn't know what people don't get. A business is not grifting. When you sell product, that's not grifting. Okay? Me doing a freaking garage sale is not grifting, Crystal. Like, and I don't look like a bird, but sure, that bird sure as hell looks way better than you do. So I'll take that. Never been called that. Been told I look like a bird in my life. All right. See. I was looking at an email just sent to me for about mystery shoppers. They were needing some for a Kroger shop, but it's not around here. So, anyways, yeah, go look at her. Go look at her freaking wall. Let me get everything prepared here. I'm going to show you how to get to it and everything. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. Okay. So I'm going to put e-file Indiana protective order, okay? I'll just click here on indiana.gov, make sure it's a government website, GOV. Right here at the top, protection order e-filing service. Let's go there. User login. It took you to a different screen. Hold on, let me get logged in. And I'll switch over to screen. Okay, so let me change the screen to where I'm at. So I'm in my account. You make an account, and it will tell you how to create a petition. You petition the court, which is like asking for a protective order, asking for a court date. Oh, how did that goal come up? Oh, I didn't make one yet. Let's do 5 super chats as a goal. That's cool. Okay. Have you had to do it? No, I haven't. I've only had to do 6 up, which is over here. So you see my previous case is at the bottom right. And so we go to create new. Let's see, for an individual on behalf of a child. And we'll put for an individual, create new. And what county are you filing this petition? Well, we go down to your county. And what court are you filing this petition? I don't know. I think it's Superior Court, if I remember right. Right, guys? Is that correct? Yeah. Superior would be for civil. The respondent lives in this county. I live in this county. It kind of did happen in this county. I won't check that one, but I'm filing this petition for myself because I am or have been the victim of repeated acts of harassment. I am or have been a victim of domestic or family violence. I have been a victim of sex offense, and I have been a victim of stalking. Do you guys think I should click stalking? Now, we're just going to put the repeated acts of harassment. 111 in chat. That's a good sign, guys. So it says you must provide an address for respondent. The court is required to hold a hearing and send notice to respondent when the petition is based on harassment alone. But I don't know if stalking would be, but that's the same thing. I don't know. They probably going to have to file a court date anyways, since it's somebody that I've never met, whether I put stalking or not. This is for Crystal Crime Time. Superior Court is also criminal. I'm pretty sure it's Superior Court. What court do I file a protective order in Indiana? Okay, it is. Okay. Stalking and harassment kind of seems like the same. Filming you is stalking. Thank you. Stalks you electronically. Okay. I need to make sure I'm filing as the right court. Let me think here. Let me look at my past files. Which court did I file it in? I put Shelby Circuit Court is what I filed it in. All right, I'll file a circuit court, I guess. I hope I do it right. That's what I filed the last one. Okay, protected person. Put in all your information. Well, shit. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I should put my whole hat on there. So I'm going to add this first real quick. This email address will be made public. Okay, let's just use my... So it's asking for my phone number. Add address. Which I've already got my... I don't know if I have to add it again. Or... Okay. Then it's going to ask me additional family members and their social security. So, hey, Fred, can you come here? So once I get past this part, I'll share it again. All right, let me mute real quick. All right, so I'm adding my daughter. I'm not going to put her birth date. Okay. Respondent. Okay, so here, this is where I'm going to need your guys' help. But I hear that she's like, it's really easy to find her. Let me see. Okay, her actual first name is Crystal, which we know. Okay, I went to Crystal. I'm putting all our personal information here, so give me a second. Who has Crystal's address? Email or message it to me, please. Who has her definite address? I hear she's the only one in the area. I've warned her to stop over and over, and she knows I'm going to do this because I've done it before, so I don't know why she wouldn't think I would do it. Oh, actually, she put her, thank you. You put your house on, that's right. You put your house on your, so I can make sure it's right by just looking at your picture. Thank you for that. Because you have to make sure you do have up. Yep, that's her address. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal gave us her address. Thank you. One second. I'm pulling that up again. Oh, no, not. So, of course, she's a Gemini. That's... Of course, she's a Gemini, right? That's what Lolita was. And, oh my gosh, pretty much everybody I just cannot stand. Just switch over once I get done putting her personal information in. Give me a second. Also, can somebody tell me her email? Can somebody message me her email? do need it. Hey, Live Thinkable. Party description, hair color, dirty ass freaking eye color, probably blue, height, hell if I freaking know. We'll just put the average female weight. I'm going to put 350 pounds. Add scars or tattoos. Doesn't look like I have to have her. Here, let's call this. No, I'm not going to call her a number to make sure it's hers. The only thing you have to make sure is absolutely correct is the name and address. Party description, hair color, dirty ass fucking brown blonde hair, color blue, height I put 5'5", weight I put 350 pounds. Hold on. Oh, I need an email address. I have the one, like her old email. Here, I'll use her the one I definitely know. I can forward it to her. A different email down the line. Okay, I have her CT Sims email. Location, place of business where a person is often found. At home, in front of computer, smoking weed and cigs, holding babies. Any scars, marks, or tattoos? Yeah, and that's why it's important for people to see how to do this. You know, and I'm gonna get past the screen here in a second. But no, I'm not going to really put that as, I'm not going to be a smart ass and put in front of computer smoking weed and holding. I'll put that in well, no, I'm going to stick to what's important. I'm not going to go off on things that aren't related. Gang tattoos. Does she really have gang tattoos? I put at home in front of computers what I put. I'll give her a little bit of leeway. I'll put 300 pounds. All right, next. Relationship. Oh, here we go. Petition number 205-858. That's your lucky number, Crystal. The respondent's relation to me is the respondent is a family or household. Nope. Don't have any cases with her in the past. The respondent has committed the following acts of domestic or family violence, stalking or sex offense or harassment. Check those which apply. Respondent has attempted to cause physical harm. Not that I know. The respondent threatened to cause physical harm to me. I don't know. Has she ever threatened anything like that? The respondent did cause physical harm to me. The respondent placed me in fear of physical harm. The respondent caused me to involuntary. What? Respondent committed stalking against me. That one. Repeated acts of harassment and stalking. I'm trying to remember if she's ever threatened any type of physical harm, like, or said anything like I was able to check that when it came to 666 because she would like say things about sending her gang boyfriend to mental harm. Yeah, that's mental. So I know because they egg her on because they're not her. They don't consider she's mentally, like she's not well, and they're freaking sitting there encouraging a mentally unwell person to ruin their life. It's really messed up, actually. So, using your own words, explain what happened, where it evolved, when it happened, and how it happened, and who was there. Okay, so we're going to add incident. And I'm just going to put it all in here. Well, it says on date or on a, or about. Okay. Well, we'll put, since we're having to put a specific date, we'll put, oh, here. No, it says, okay, we'll do 12/2024. Well, wait, hold on. How long has this been going on? How long? It's about a year, I think, that she's been. It was since about March of this year, I would say, really. We'll put 03/2024 to 12/2024. Let me see if it will let me put that. Place of incident, online / home. You may upload your prepared incident description after entering. Okay. In the incident description box. Incident. So later on, I can add like screenshots and stuff. This is where I need your guys' help now. Like if you can message me anything that you have that is absolute. Now I have some like already in messages that you guys have sent me, but I'm not going to go scroll through her whole thing unless it will let me do a video and just show. I'm going to put also her channel, obviously. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to put, here, even take them right to the community tab so they can see, like right there. Okay. Oh, Jamie, that's cute. Who married the main suspect? Who's the main? Who told you he was the main suspect, Marion? Who told you that? Because they're lying to you to try to confuse you and have you focus on Fred instead of focusing on who we need to focus on. I'm sorry that you're not smart enough to figure that out yet, but a big majority of us have already figured that out over the years. Sorry that you're late to the party. Okay, you need to get on the late to the party bus. Go over to Ryan's or something. That's the late to the party bus. I know we should have had some fun with the troll, but it's okay. We'll have fun with the next troll. Funny that they are. I love that they just ruined their troll account. Now they have to make a whole new one and wait 2 hours. Wah. Yeah, show us receipts of where you've seen proof of that, because that would be a real huge problem to me if there was actual proof of that. Okay, so we have here I put her March of this year to December of this year. All right. I'm gonna write out a summary, and I'll tell you what I'm typing. You guys later on or whenever, just put in the chat anything that you remember, and it has to be something that I know actually happened, because I'm not gonna put just anything in here that somebody says happened that I don't know who they are, or I mean, we don't need that much. She's gave us plenty. I mean, really, you only need 3 incidents to show a pattern. So it really, after she did the one, like after one, okay, you could pretty much get away with 1 incident, like, but if you can show a pattern of like this behavior, that's the best way to go. Okay, let me think here. Let me think. I'm much better writer than speaker, because I have to go over it a million times to make sure it's perfect. Oh yeah, he could sue him for slander, but most of them don't have anything. Including, what do you mean? I can't just like file protective orders on everybody because they call, like PG, she's one that we would have to, that's a civil suit. I was saying if he makes a door, that's a civil suit. But she doesn't have anything. I mean, I guess and it costs money. Like, protective orders are free to file. So this is always the first step anyways. That's true. Okay. Oh, gosh. I have a YouTube channel where I go, where I am known as Ziggy. And the link and actually, I'm going to type it above that. I mainly cover a case out of Tennessee about a missing little girl named Summer Wells who went missing in 2021. I have been down to many times to talk with locals and people who knew the little girl. And that is how I met my husband, Fred Hill. Fred has sent in a lot of information to TBI and law enforcement because he witnessed a certain person on the road that day she went missing. That says, I don't want to go way off, but I might narrow this down. I'm just putting a little bit of background because he went a certain person on the road that day that she went missing that said that claim, and that person claims he's lying. Well, I'm not going to go into it. He is a witness and has worked with law enforcement and helped them record some of the neighbors. And because of that, we get a lot of attention on YouTube, which includes a lot of hate. But in this case, this particular individual, Crystal, has gone too far and became obsessive and has contacted my family and gone and utilized my minor daughter's Facebook as an avenue to harass and stalk me. Okay. right, Sue? So I don't want to put too much. You don't want to put too much. And I have to put a background because they're going to wonder who Fred is, all this. So let me see here. I have a YouTube channel where I go by the name Ziggy, and I mainly cover a case out of Tennessee about a missing little girl named Summer Wells who went missing in 2021. We'll put right up here. The link to my channel is down to Tennessee. Okay. The link to my channel is, I have been down to Tennessee many times to talk with locals and people who knew the little girl. And that's how I met my husband, Fred Hill. Fred has sent in a lot of information to TBI and law enforcement because he witnessed a certain person on the road that day when Summer, went missing, and that person claims he's lying. He is a witness and has worked with law enforcement and helped them record some of the neighbors. And because of that, we get a lot of attention on YouTube, which includes a lot of hate. But in this case, this particular individual, Crystal, has gone too far and became obsessive and has contacted my family and utilized my minor daughter's Facebook as an avenue to harass and stalk me. She found my family members this way and then proceeded messaging them, telling them that their family had married a murderer and a child and a violent man, and accused us of abuse and neglect. My Fred has no such charges and is not. Fred has no such charges and is not a murderer and is not a suspect. I'll just put in is not a murderer, because then people are going to be like, well, Ronnie Lawson says everybody is suspect, so you can't say that. So Fred has no. She put in the message that he is an ex drug addict and proceeded to paint him as this violent man. Fred was once on drugs, has changed his life around, and is a great example to others on how, he's a great example to others to show them. It is possible to change your life. Okay. Crystal has become relentless and said she does not care because she is dying anyways and is going to cause as much havoc as she can before she passes. I believe Crystal is mentally unwell, and it is becoming scary, her degree of obsession. All right, guys, what have I missed so far? It doesn't matter if she's reporting my live, guys. She can't just report my live for anything. Like, there's zero personal info in this of hers. She can't, it doesn't matter if she reports my live. For what? It doesn't matter, guys. Just because somebody reports your live doesn't mean it automatically happens. I wish that was the case. Or I would have already had her gone. You know what I mean? There's nothing I'm doing here. That's it. Reporting my live after she's obsessed on me all day and for days on end. Yeah, don't worry, hon. It'll be fine. Let's say, even if like it were to go through or like report my live and somehow, it doesn't matter. I don't have any strikes. I don't have anything on my, so I'm not worried. And there's nothing here that I'm doing that's wrong. I completely passed when I went over her personal information. So I'm telling my story here, Crystal. You can't silence me. Okay? This is happening no matter whether you report my live or not. So that doesn't change anything. It's the truth. I've warned you. I gave you chance after 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 chance. I told you I was going to do this just in time for your court date. This is not me harassing you or bullying you. This is me responding to your craziness, okay? So you can tell the judge all this when you go to court. Save it for then. You want to play fucking court on YouTube. Here you go. You have opportunity to do it in real life. All month long. Whoa, what a freaking... The next month of Crystal's life is going to be quite interesting, quite eventful. Okay. I believe Crystal is mentally unwell, is becoming scary, her degree of obsession. What else am I missing, guys? I need help. Any incidents that you can think of? I'm only going to need really has become relentless I think if she runs out of D, I thought you were talking about wiener. I'm like, she never gets that. Last time she got that is when she got pregnant. But actually, I don't know. I don't even freaking care. Ew, I don't care. But if she ran out of her substances, she'd probably be asleep. I know, and Six Up's like, I heard that Six Up was like, Crystal has gone over the edge, hasn't she? Six Up's like, that's my victim, not yours. I'm her bully, not you. It's kind of like when you can be the one to bully your sisters or your but it's like she's like, that's my bully. Hold on. We might have a delivery. Or is that Fred? Oh, that's Fred trying to come in. I didn't know he was outside. Hey, Fred, what's this right here? I don't understand. I was thinking about making this chessboard. I have a full chess set to make, or to, like mold set, and I thought about making my dad a chess set. But what are those down here?
That's your men.
Or is that checkers? Is that for checkers?
No, that's your.
No, that's for. This is my men.
That's for this.
That's
if you want
chess.
That, I know if it's got two different styles. There's two different styles in chess. This style or that style. You won't make them both for the board.
I don't want both.
Every which style you want. The tall ones or the short ones. The round ones or the.
Yeah, but you'd have to do this twice because you have to connect them because it's only half of it. You notice?
Whether to lay down flat.
No, I don't want to lay down flat. I would make double and stick them together.
That's the way they're made for them.
Okay. All right, we need to. Oh, I know, guys. I know. I know she is. That's good. That shows she's completely aware of this. That's more evidence that she's aware of me filing a protective order. That's good. Crystal, because they have to be served. Okay, Crystal has come and said she does not care because she is dying anyways. It's going to cause as much havoc as she can before she passes. I believe Crystal is mentally unwell and is becoming scary, and it is becoming scary her degree of obsession. She has a history of this behavior and has a current open civil suit against her because of harassment. She also had another, I also know of one other lawsuit she had from another person online. And that person ended up dropping it, right? Okay, so, oops, I might have hit okay too soon. Hold on. Here is her community post where she is posting about me every few minutes. Posting slanderous, hateful threats and lies. You may upload your prepared incident description after entering C attachment. Huh? What? What are they talking about? It's weird. C attachment? What the freak are they talking about? You may upload your prepared incident description. Oh, well, it's not up. Okay. Here, let's copy just in case this gets oh. I'm gonna put it in a Word document too, because I don't want it to. I don't know what type of weird shit it's doing right now. There. Just in case. Okay, let me see. I'll just not touch it and suppose we'll see if it. I guess it's just taking some time. The 17th. Oh, this is kind of like an anniversary thing. Her court date's the 17th next month. Not sure why this is. Hold on. Let's see here. Session timed out, it said. Okay. That's probably why. And I can go edit because it's under active. Okay, cool. There we go. Add witness. All documents attached to the petition become part of the court's public record. Okay, so right here is where we upload anything to prove it. Hold on. Okay. I don't know why she thinks it's a big deal. I mean, why she's acting like surprised? Like I told her I was doing this. What is she? I mean, for real. Let's see. Well, let me post a video. You can upload file. It says megabytes. Let me see if it will let me. I'll use this. So I'm just hours ago, Christmas, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. Okay, hold on. Where's her? Right here. I have heart failure with 12, and it changes sometimes. I'm pushing daisies. That's why I don't give a fuck. Maybe you people will learn someday. I will not be responding to more hate about me reaching out to Ziggy's family. I know what I did was right. Reached to right here and okay, let's. What happened? I thought. Hold on. Somehow I didn't do it to. Recording. Oh, it's not going to let me do it that way. I guess I have to do, okay. I'll just take some screenshots. Oh, guys, I also need, real quick, something much more important than this. Fred's grandson, would be his second actual biological grandson, is fighting for his life. He's born, here, let me show you guys. It's really, really horrible. Let me show this. Okay. So we need prayers big time. Like, it's horrible. He might not make it. Like, actually, they're thinking his lungs are not strong enough to survive. There's a video that's absolutely heartbreaking. I would show it, but I don't want to put it out. It's really, really horrible. Like, seeing the video, like him breathing and trying to breathe and gasping for air. There hasn't been any improvement, and he was just, so today is Fred's granddaughter's birthday, third birthday. And today could very well be the day also that their new baby passes on his sibling's birthday. This is baby Hunter. He has COVID, a new strain of COVID, and his lungs don't seem like they will make it. Yeah, I see you, lovely lyrics. So, all right, guys. I'm going to show you guys here what I'm picking out of all this. So I'm just going to go through here and screenshot the ones that are real bad. I passed the main ones I want to put. let's see. Let's just add, we'll get those later. Let's just add the main ones. I'll go through all this later because I'm going to go waste your guys' freaking time when all I need to. We'll put this. Right here, right here. You can't contact people's family, guys. Like, I don't know how anybody could be defending this right now. I need to make this smaller. We're going to put all my like, what the fuck, on her wedding day? What's this all have to do with anything? Like, really? What's it have to do with Summer Wells? I don't understand. None of this even helps. I mean, we're talking about the food I eat, if I use frozen or fresh? Is that for real, Crystal? You're like 300 pounds. Like, why would I take eating advice off you? You literally just said you're on death's doorsteps. Why would I want to take health advice off you? Please stop.
Ziggy's daughter is now my daughter's not a child, but yet you're threatening calling CPS. Ziggy has a teenager in a home with a stranger who has a violent. He's not a stranger. I've known him for 3 years, and he does not a violent criminal past. If that were my grandchild, I would do okay. You're a liar because you smoke with your kid, holding kids, and let your child, who is a woman beater, and right? Isn't that what you said? I mean, come on. And that's just like the woman beater. That's just like a little bit. I mean, I hear there's so much more to that situation as well. Causing Laura to remove an infant and toddler in one that's a lie. See, we're screenshotting this. This stuff's a lie. What are you talking about? You can't put this shit out like just saying this shit. You're saying this shit is fake or as if it's fact. That is not fact what you are saying. That is not how it happened. He did not shoot at fucking Laura. Drugs, most addicts do not attempt to kill people. Fanning? Are you serious? Oh my God, see? This is why I can't read this shit. This bitch, like, I can't. Okay, I think that's plenty for now to put into this because I'm going to just lose my mind here. So here, let's move you back over here. Oh, it's probably freaking, that's probably nothing. It's just, share screen, go back to the protective order registry. All right, so I pulled it back up. Next. Upload files. Here we go. Doop. 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 What? Oh, no. It's not going to let me upload. I have to do one at a time. Okay.
So this is just how you guys do it, guys. This is it. Very easy. And one more here. I am asking the court for the following relief. Prohibit the responding from committing or threatening to commit. Yes. Stalking. Yep. Whose names are Fred Hill and Caitlin. Yep. Prohibit the respondent from harassing, annoying. Yep. And communicating with me. Well, of course, but I don't think she will. Please list all owners and lease signers. Oh, wait, do I have to do it one by one? The following requests of relief may be granted immediately by the judge, but the court must hold a hearing within 30 days. Just like I said, if the petition is based on harassment alone, the relief may be granted only after notice to respondent and after a hearing to be held within 30 days. I'm not going to evict, order possession, or automobile. Nothing about animals. Order the following additional So how can I word this here? Let me pull. She emailed TBI saying Fred's trying to hush her. Wow. We're scared. It could start right away as soon as it could. But usually, since I don't know her in person and she's not a family member or somebody I've lived with, usually they make you go to court. And they don't order it right away. So, additional, do not contact any of my family or friends from my real life, from my real life, and stop putting out slander and lies. While that's already in there, do not go, well, do not, I'll just keep it at that. I just want her to just stop the lies and bullshit. Shit, or the harassment. Where? Dang it. My screen is like, it's because I got resin on my freaking mouse pad. And it's like I can't keep it from. So parenting time, no. Attorney fee to pay rent for my residence, to make payment on mortgage, to pay child support, to pay maintenance, or respondent reimburse me for expenses related to stalking or harassment as follows: medical, counseling, shelter, repair, other, as a result of bringing this case. Should I put should I order something? No. They wouldn't order it anyways. I just want her to leave me alone. Prohibit, yeah, because she probably can't prohibit using a firearm, ammunition, or deadly weapon. She should be, but okay, next. Maybe I should probably, since it's going through the personal, I better do this just in case. The law enforcement agencies in the county where the protected party works and lives, and in the county where the respondent works and lives, will automatically receive notification regarding the order if granted. Notification will be sent to all selected party agencies. However, only the first 5 selected will show on the confidential form. So, police department here. And in the county where the okay, so this will be the document. We've already got it. This is what it will look like when she receives it. How old is the respondent? So, put in a little writing here. I added all right, next. Why isn't it moving? There we go. So Let me, I'll show you guys when I submit it. Okay, wait. I want you guys to probably see. Oh, you guys can already see. Never mind. I didn't know I already added it. Okay, so this is all the stuff that's being filed, the screenshots, and a confidentiality thing that it's automatic. Petition. Oh. Submit petition. You guys ready? Woo-hoo! See how easy that is, guys? And that's how you do it. So easy. So easy. All right, let's go back to where you guys are at. She is crazy. I said I was going to do it. I waited even a couple days to see how she would freaking act after, because I don't like doing this stuff. I really don't. I've never called police and stuff on people. Like, I had to be pretty much made to when that incident happened with me and the father of Caitlin. Which I'm glad it ended up doing. But, this is just crazy. I know I should do a few more, to be honest, but you have to know addresses. That you have to have the current address. Like, so as far as like, I don't know, some of the others, like any others that I can think of, I don't know their addresses currently. And really, as long as they're not going real life and, you know what I mean? Like, it's bad. I don't know if you can get a protective order on slander and stuff. I don't know. So people can change and can be great success stories, and that's how people get. That's how we get our people that we look up to and to inspire to, change. To know it's possible, because half the world deals with some kind of addiction, at least half, I would think, in some kind, in some form, probably even more than that. So anything that's affecting your life or your quality of life, and even if it's not a substance, but it's something that you are using or utilizing your time. If it's having a negative impact on your life and others, then it's not healthy. Brittany, what is he supposed to home run? They were on his property. Really, bite my tongue. You don't. That's sense. Nice try. Yeah, you come on my property, I'll hit a home run with your fucking head too. So come on. Please. I can't believe that that's going to make somebody violent because they're protecting their home. Oh, Roy Fanning shot a guy in the neck. He came in there shooting off thousands of rounds, and that's why Fred didn't get any charges for that. That's crazy. Yeah, a home run. Wouldn't you? What would you do if somebody's out on your property, like snooping around, 5 of them, and you're out there in the middle of the darkness? Or what would you do if somebody's shooting at you nonstop? You're just going to take it? Fred gave that guy warning after warning. Bite my tongue. Just like I gave Crystal warning after warning. I'm sorry, you just don't poke the bear. And you don't go asking for trouble. Those people went asking for trouble. It was not Fred going out of his way to harm somebody. So please, that's not a violent man, okay? That's responding to somebody else's violence. Do you not get that? Those incidents would never have happened if those two people if those two groups did not break the law. Fanning and whatever 5 that were up there in November of 2022. If they hadn't broken the law, that shit would have never happened. You see how that works? That's not Fred's responsibility or fault, or does not fall on him.
People don't look at the danger he put the whole community in, Roy Fanning, that night by shooting over 5,000 rounds off in the holler at night. What if it hit one of the children living in the holler at night?
Yeah, we can hear that. Yeah, exactly.
They don't think it's that.
He was listening to his on headphones, and you could hear myself talking a little bit. But yeah. Just like when somebody came up on your property, and that gun went off after you hit them. I mean, that's not Fred's fault. That's the person's fault that came out there to do the crime. I don't understand people.
About them having a gun, they had bad intentions.
Yeah. You're taking a gun on somebody else's property. You don't have good intentions. Do you not get that? Does not make somebody a violent person. And also the incident in Virginia also was him responding to something that somebody was doing to him. And that was a whole fucked up situation that got all blamed on Fred, but that's a whole other thing. So that's the only really, out of all this, that's the only real incident you could really use.
I mean, if I was that violent, I'd be on the higher profile right now.
Yeah, he's like minimum.
I'm on the most minimum that you can be on.
He's not a danger to society. He's not dealing drugs. So
I just like here. If somebody comes here for something, they might as well expect something.
I know exactly. You come here to my house and I will and you come on my property uninvited and try to cause problems. You better pretty much expect what you're going to get. This is crazy to me how people think, like blaming the victim. That's like victim blaming. That's just like, oh, well, she wasn't wearing those clothes and she wouldn't have been raped. She shouldn't have been wearing that mini skirt and half shirt, bra out in public. Oh, that's her fault. That the man, and that's even not even a good example, really. But it's similar type logic. People don't think about that shit. And you can't disprove anything I just said and make it for Fred's fault. You won't find any charges for him.
Every incident that's ever happened with me, I've always been at home. I've never went out looking for trouble. It's always happened at my house.
Yeah,
People
people
coming
coming to him every time. Right, exactly. Lovely, lovely lyrics. Who's the one that's out of place in the freaking situation? Who's the person that's not supposed to be there? Who's the person that went looking for trouble? Who's the person with the bad intentions? It's all about tensions. I say that all the time.
Just like
Fred wasn't out intending to shoot Roy Fanning in the neck or intending to hit somebody.
He put his daughter in danger.
Yeah, he had his daughter with him. She could have got shot.
And went and got his daughter.
Fred could have got his daughter in trouble, and he didn't, just because he felt bad for her.
Yeah, this past time 18 is run her life. I could have told a lot on her and run her life, but I didn't. But she did try to talk him out of going on and stuff.
She tried to talk some sense into him. You guys, I mean, you please use your brain. Don't let these people talk you into these stupid free. I mean, this is how these things happen.
I mean, just like that night, I could have killed them both, but once the situation was neutralized, there wasn't no need to go no farther with it.
Right. He didn't like keep hitting the person, keep hitting.
I mean, I could have killed them both. I thought. I choose not to.
Like if somebody stops, if the threat stops, then you don't need to proceed, right? That's how, a lot of people would keep going and still be in their right, well, I don't know. A lot of people would keep going and still probably be able to claim self-defense.
But there was others that dropped charges that over that incident. There was 2 other people in the holler that
had charges against him over that incident. Not Fred.
Yeah, Ed Redmond dropped charges, and George, I don't know what his last name is.
George out of Florida.
Yeah, they both dropped charges. But they made police reports.
Yeah, make your own decisions. Don't let these crazies who change the narrative influence you.
A lot of their stuff too.
Yeah, and he ruined their little gate that they had up that was supposed to keep him out. I think, right?
He was trespassing on George's property. He was using George's property to accessing his property, which there wasn't no access to his property through there. He had access on his property from the main road, but he didn't choose to use it.
Huh. Yeah.
But it was mistaken identity though that night. He thought I was James Hill.
Which is not, James Hill was here. Yeah,
James
he's related
was
to you.
My uncle, my dad's brother. Yeah. Evidently James had told somebody that he had lived there at 165.
Yeah, James Hill's a big businessman down there.
They had gunplay before up there on that piece of property.
Right. He doesn't sound. I don't even think.
I didn't even know him when I went into courtroom on trial.
When do you hear? Yeah, he doesn't even sound violent to you. Exactly. When do you ever hear him sound hateful or angry? He's never called me a bitch. He's not even ever called me out of my name ever, except Ziggy. I've never had. Seriously, pretty much, I've only had one other guy that's been as great, as good of a person that I've ever met in my life. As far as that I've dated, that could even compare. I can't count how many. It was every other relationships, everyday thing get called bitch and stuff, like that. It seemed normal.
Like Roy Fanning, I had even seen him before that night, I know a little bit about him, but as far as knowing what he looked like or anything, I didn't know what he looked like or nothing. I mean, even in court, I didn't even get to see really what he looked like that night. Everything went down so quick. I can tell you what the shoes look like, but other than that.
Right, just leave us alone. That's all you have to do is leave us alone. You can sit there and talk talk what you want. talk shit. We don't care what you say about us. Like, we don't. Neither of us do, and that's what's so beautiful about our relationship. It's so great, and why it works so well is that, like, he's not all worried about what you guys are saying, so it's not going to stress me out, and vice versa. I don't care. We both don't care, and it's perfect. We both have been dealing with this for years, so we're kind of used to it.
I don't care what people think about me or say about me.
Yeah, it's kind of like people have always like
Yeah, I ain't
done this
got
shit
nothing
to
to
done similar shit to us because we're like doormats. You know, people take advantage of us because they think we're nice people and weak, and that's just not true. That's really the truth.
I mean, people will see over time.
It happens in my real life, just not to this degree at all. You know what I mean? At all. I don't have enemies in my real life like that. I don't mess with people. I stay in my lane. People say the only thing we have in common is Summer's case. Yeah. Me and Fred, like, it's so funny because we were talking about how I always tell him, because he doesn't, I always tell him how different we are, but how alike we are. It's crazy how different but alike we are. Like, our backgrounds, you know, I mean, Fred hasn't even been in a hot tub, you know, and my dad just sold his condo in Miami Beach, South Beach, you know what I mean? So our lifestyles, and he lived out on Bed Hill Road, you know. So yeah, it's different lives, but it works. It's like, he's just an amazing person, and you guys will all see that someday.
Yeah, they will. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody and don't want to prove nothing.
He's my best friend. I mean, when they say marry your best friend, it's so true. I never would have imagined. I never would have thought that him ever. Fred can make you all a hot tub, right? I am very happy, and they just want to ruin it. So it is what it is. And they won't be able to ever, like, cause problems between me and Fred, like trying to act like, or trying to message him like shit, or trying to just cause stuff with Laura and stuff. Like, it's really amazing to be in a relationship that you don't have to freaking babysit somebody. We're always together. We're always talk, you know, always, this is all we talk about 24/7. This is our life. What you guys see truly is. Hey, Jam. Thank you, Bella. Well, even people years ago would say things like, oh, you know, that you and Fred should be together and blah, 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 and telling me that Fred liked me. And I'd be like, well, he is with Laura. Even people know, I'd be like, you know, it wasn't even a thought, because we were both in long-term relationships, and like our backgrounds were so different. Who would have ever thought? I mean, you know, I would have never imagined that it could work. Fred's a Scorpio, and he has, just like me, he has a stellium in his stellium in his chart, just like I do. Or actually, I don't know if mine's he has even more water. He has Scorpio in his chart five times out of like the 12 or something. And mine, I have Pisces like 5 times out of the 12. And if you guys ever if you would learn of all the procedures and stuff and accidents and traumatic events that he's been through, you would never, it's unreal. I don't even know how he's alive. And I think that I truly feel like there's a reason why he was chosen to be there's be the person there that day. There's nobody else who could have freaking been able to deal with that amount of, that would have been hard for somebody to go through being accused of something that they're, like that, and have to be the one to, see something and have to be the one to do the right thing and tell, and then you be sitting there, people trying to make you look sus and constantly in your life. Yeah, it hasn't been easy, but it's the right thing to do, right? So my session's timed out. Says herself this word. Yeah, just like how they were. I saw Crystal while I was going through posting things about Jim and saying, "Oh, Jim was so mean." Like once again, victim shaming. They did that shit when, they were trying to make me feel bad for filing a protective order on Jim when he was saying very it was bad, okay, and tried to make me feel guilty for it. And there she is again trying to do the same thing on her community wall and victim shame. And then it's insane. Like, that's not grift me, half the shit she put on there, it doesn't even make sense. Scorpio's amazing. Kind, genuine man. He really is. There's a reason I do feel like there's a reason we met, and it doesn't matter to me, people's opinions. It doesn't matter, I don't care. People keep bringing up this person, that person in my life, and oh, what do they think about Fred? I don't care. You guys don't get that. It does not matter to me what anybody else besides me and Fred and my daughter think of him. I don't care. And God, of course. You don't get that, guys. The only other person's opinion in the physical that really even matters is my daughter. I like him. Aww. He's nice. I didn't tell her to say that either. I swear I didn't mute and say he's nice real quick. Like Judy Sue. Say this. I didn't give her a script real quick. She volunteered that information. I didn't put my daughter out there, so I don't want to freaking hear it. She's over there washing something. And Caitlin just said she liked him and that he was nice. They're trying to, basically, this one lady trying to say he's like a violent, scary man.
That's funny.
Violent, scary man. Oh, they try to say he's a murderer, too. Violent, he's a murderer.
Who did he murder?
I don't know. They try to accuse him of this Summer Wells. It's really horrible. Even when he was the one that saw the person on the road and has talked to police. Hey, Penitent.
I use this.
Sure. It's like a strainer.
I know.
Oh, are you making ramen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some ramen because I know it's a good snack to have. Junk food. Crystal, don't have a connection over there. Oh no, I got ramen noodles.
I like ramen.
Yeah, well,
That's
somebody has a problem on here, has a problem with the food we ate, I guess, say it's junk food. And that I use frozen, that it makes them very, very sad that I use, just real sad that I use frozen chicken instead of fresh. Like, it's just so sad. She's just devastated over it.
Why do people care?
I don't know. I don't freaking know. You tell me, please.
I actually poured out all the water, so now I have to boil more water for the ramen.
Oh, why is it still?
No, because I like a little bit of water. And then
Oh, shit. Or shoot.
I'm giving this to Athena, I don't care. Where's the dog? Who's Bandit?
What is it? Ouch. What's wrong with it?
Leftover food from last night.
Oh, okay. Okay, well.
Bandit!
I like the shrimp flavor too. Yeah, the salt content is. Oh, that's sweet. Sweet and salty. When she comes in here, I'll tell you that tell her that you said that. They said happy holidays, little Zig.
Oh, thanks, you too.
It was who was it? No, sweet and salty that said that.
Thank you, sweet and salty. I'm eating the Parmesan.
How much of this are you gonna use? Okay, that's fine, but that was supposed to be for my Alfredo sauce, but I'm not gonna have a fit.
We had Alfredo last night.
I know, I'm saying for future. That's okay.
You know that's not gonna last more than a week in the fridge.
I know. That's why I try to hide things in every crevice in the fridge that
Oh, apparently Fred's been getting it out, putting out nothing.
Yeah, Fred won't do that. He's like, he just throws it over there. You think you'll eat ramen tonight? Well, put butter in it. Ew, that's all that. It has what? Butter in it. Like, are you trying to give Crystal Crime Time a heart attack, adding even more fat to it? Because she's, she's our, I didn't know she was our go-to person on healthy eating. Let's see. Looks like Chris has texted me. One of your eyes are perfect, says Chris. The other, that sounds like mine, Chris. We're twinsies. But I don't know what that means, really, Chris. I don't know what the numbers mean on. He sent me his eye exam, and I don't know what that really means. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Sometimes have one eye that's worse than the other.
Thanks, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, Missy. Chili lime is my favorite. Yeah, they don't have that there. I've never had that. I don't know if I would like chili lime, but if I see it, we'll grab it up. So you guys heard it here first. And I didn't even ask. She volunteered the information. She likes Fred. He's nice, and that's all that matters. You guys were all worried about my daughter. There you go. It's solved. Yeah, they called CPS on because of Fred, saying that he's dangerous and stuff.
Today?
That he's dangerous being around you. They did it a couple of days ago or something.
didn't show up.
No, but
This cheese is weird.
it's Parmesan. You might want to try it first before adding a bunch of it,
Oopsies.
because I don't want you to waste it. It might have a strong. It's going to taste way different than the.
No. I already know how it's gonna taste.
Oh man! Don't tell me you just wasted it. And
No, I
you.
already know how it's gonna taste, and I've had it in ramen before, and it tastes fine.
Oh, okay. So I feel like we should probably just end it there. I mean, that was a good place to end it. We got our document filed, and it is what it is. And Caitlin made her statement. So that's the end of it, right? Yeah, right. Okay, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good rest of your evening.